Hey Keepers, today we're reviewing an awesome pair of gloves from Aviata Sports, the Aviata Stretta Salvo Pro V3. The Aviata Stretta Salvo Pro comes with 3.5 millimeters of contact latex with a hybrid cut. This hybrid cut is a mix between the roll finger and the negative cut. You're going to notice that roll finger features on the index finger and the pinky finger. It's going to have a rolled latex for more latex all over the ball, and it's going to have a negative style for a much snugger and tighter fit around the fingers. The Salvo Pro comes with the removable finger save feature. That means that there are 5 finger saves in each glove that are fully removable. That means that there's a finger save in the thumb, and that's not something that always happens with finger save gloves. Sometimes they do not get finger saves in the actual thumb. I'm really excited to try out the differences in the wristband with the Salvo Pro. When I wore the Optimus Light Bright, I noticed that the wristband and the wrist strap were very standard materials. This is very different on the Salvo Pro, where the wristband is a neoprene material. It's much more lightweight. It holds form around your wrist very well, and it just gives more breathability and a different feel around your wrist when you're on the soccer ball, when you're catching the soccer ball. And the Salvo Pro also comes with a contour stretch wrist strap. The contour stretch wrist strap is just the right length to get a very snug fit and tight fit around the glove or around your wrist without getting the glove to slide around a lot. That's something that was huge for me, and I love the new wrist strap and definitely the new wristband on these pairs. The most important thing to me when I'm reviewing a pair of gloves is the latex on the palm. I always try to make sure that the latex I'm using for these gloves is top tier latex, and that's definitely what we're given here with the Aviata Salvo Pro. The Aviata Salvo Pro comes with 3.5 millimeters of contact latex. It's a little different because on average I see most gloves come with 4 millimeters of latex, but I think they can get away with it because it's top-notch quality latex. Contact latex is the best latex you can get when it comes to grip. If you're looking for the best grip you can get on the field, contact latex gloves are the gloves you want to get. And this contact latex for the Salvo Pro is definitely top-notch. Probably one of the best contact latexes I've used yet. The next thing that impressed me was how comfortable the gloves felt. The hybrid cut between the roll finger and negative cut makes these gloves super snug around your fingers, kind of like they're hugging your fingers individually, so you get a better hold and a better grip on the soccer ball on individual fingers, and then you get a much more expansive cut around the actual soccer ball because you have that roll finger hybrid getting the most latex onto the soccer ball. Next thing that I noticed that I liked, that I hadn't noticed I liked before, was the squared off tip on the top of the glove. These aren't rounded like your normal traditional soccer gloves where they have that kind of flat top. It's actually squared off at the tip. It gives you a better tipping for your fingers and just a different feel on the soccer ball, especially when you're trying to hold them. I do like the squared tip a lot more than your traditional cut. And the final thing that came out on the Salvo Pros was the Exoskeleton finger save style. It's different from your traditional finger saves and much different from the finger saves that came on the Optimus Light Bright. The Exoskeleton is much thinner, much easier to manipulate, and much easier to close your hands with. If you are a finger save keeper that is having trouble because you can't find a glove that has that type of flexibility that you need and is also top tier, take a look at the Salvo Pros, especially as a finger save that can really be manipulated, that you can close your hands easily, and has that removable finger save so you can actually take them out once you get over them, or if you do get over them. So here we have our gloves after about 2 weeks of intense training on all types of field: turf, astroturf, grass, during rain, and on hot and cold days. And the first thing that we're going to notice is that the grip has been great and has stayed through the whole time. Of course, you need to give these gloves a good pre-wash. Contact latex is chemically treated, so make sure you give the Salvo Pro a good strong pre-wash. But the next thing we're going to notice is that the durability for contact latex is great. Contact latex, you're giving up a lot of durability to get the best grip and to get a nice soft latex that grips around and gets around the ball a lot better. Because of this, it's going to rip a lot more. The good thing is I only got one tear, and that tear came from palming the ground with improper diving technique or maybe getting up incorrectly. Those are the only tears that came up, and that's huge for a contact latex glove. The backhand of the glove comes with a full German super soft latex, and the area to take out the finger saves is actually Velcro instead of being a zipper. As I said before, the finger saves are a lot thinner, and the material is very different from the previous materials that I've used in finger saves. It's much more malleable, it's easier to manipulate, and it's definitely easier to close your hands. Much better when it comes to finger saves, and I hope to see a lot more finger saves like these. I didn't find anything that I outright disliked on the gloves, especially when it came to performance. Aesthetically, the only issue I might have found was that the backhand loses a little bit of its coloring after a lot of intense workouts. That's to be expected though when you put the glove through a lot of intense dives, running it against the ground, and especially when you're washing it and you're cleaning it. For about $80 US, you'll have everything that's necessary for a top-tier professional soccer glove or a goalkeeper glove. All the materials used on this Salvo Pro was the best materials that they could possibly use, and it comes out, especially when you're using the gloves, when it comes to grip and comfort. These are some of the most comfortable soccer gloves I've used, and definitely one of the best pair of game gloves I've used. If you're a finger save keeper looking for a finger save that is much easier to close your hands with, take a look at these gloves. You can take the finger saves out once you get bored of them, or you can keep them there. They're super easy to close your hands with. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video review on the Stretta Salvo Pro V3 by Aviata. If you liked it, please click like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys again next week.